Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, as promised, we're back with episode 2 for of Why. And I am seeing it in the same day, so my position still stands. We just finished watching an episode that made all of our skin crawl, made me want to grab a blanket and protect Sang. Well, his character, him too. Come on, let's be honest. He's so adorable. Anyway, but hopefully, I know some issues about to go down because there was that message that popped up in the last episode at the very end. I don't know what it meant because I have no subtitles, but hopefully not too much chaos is gonna happen. Then again, part of episodes 1 through 5 is them, and we're episode 2, so things are about to happen. But as always, link is down below. It's gonna be the same type of reaction. I'm gonna come in and out with things that I've seen because the particular series is kind of dangerous. It has steamy scenes, so we're gonna keep it PG. I try to keep it PG in this channel. So, and again, like I was saying, it helps me put scenes up, play scenes. So I hope you guys stay tuned and see the reaction with me. Or agree to some of the reactions that I'm reacting to. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. And I'll see you in a bit. Wish me luck. Okay, wow. So, I know I'm supposed to come in and out as I'm watching the series. That didn't happen. I just finished the whole episode. Let me just say, wow, there's so many conflicting emotions in this episode. Wow. That ending. Before we get there, I'm gonna pass through some little things that I was like, and you'll understand why. Hear me out. Just hear me out. One of the things that we keep going back to is the fact that Pan and not, okay? Pan, which is Sang, he is very observant. Like, he listens. He actively listens. He looks, and he literally scouts the next opportunity that happens, right? Like, it's like he's in tune with the social media and everyone who's around him up to a fault. And it's like, wow. Although he's in tune with all of that, the scenes that we go back to is these, right? They're supposed to be intense love scenes, whatever. But even though we're in this particular scene and we have a producer, right? It's like the switch is insane. Like, he went from looking him up, he got some information, he looked him up, he's like, okay, he did this. And then the cringiest moment is when he asked him if he produced, I don't even remember, if he produced blah blah blah. And he's like, oh no, I didn't do that one. And he's like, oh my god. Which happens, You can't always trust the information on the internet. But wow, and then he's just like able to just switch and be like, you wanna see me act? I got you. Like, wow. Mic drop for this one. That little over there. Wow. I was just like, I like the scene that comes after it too, where he's like, if you need to, when not is like, if you need to use people, just use me. That's enough. And it's like, wow. Like, he also saw what he was doing the whole entire time that this producer was there. He's like, WTF. And I was questioning the whole entire time. It's like, are you jealous? Or are you just like being like, what the F are you doing, sir? Like, get it together. And I'm honestly sure it's both, okay? It has to be both. There's no way that it's not both. I actually really enjoyed this scene. I thought it was funny because we all know that all that side is just pants, right? Like, that's his turf, it's his things. But not is like, well, You were offering yourself out there, so why not to me too? Not himself, but the ice. But still, it was great. But again, that's what I'm telling you. The switch. You go from having this intense moment, fighting, doing the mini live, and then as soon as you see people, he's like, oh, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's like, yeah, babe. Clearly, you guys were fighting. I can't. I cannot. Love them though. I truly do. I honestly wanted to include this scene. But then he just gives him a kiss and he responds just with like a blowing of air. I think it's so great. I'm not gonna lie, like it was so great. He's so like not sarcastic. His true side comes out right when he's with Not, because apparently they've known each other for 3+ years now. They've been in the industry together, so it's like you can't hide who you are from me. I know who you are. I see you. I know you. It's very interesting in this series because Pan locks himself up, reads comments, dictates his life around social media, and he notices that he's like, why won't you let me in? And I'm pretty sure my prediction in the first episode was that Pan was gonna fall in love with Not first. I don't think that's the case. I think Not definitely feels way more. And you can, like, I feel like you can tell in some of the scenes, especially when he's like, pissed off and jealous in one corner. If it's of the situation or of the person that Pan is interacting with, who cares? He is still literally jealous. Fight me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's true. And again, with this part, was it consensual? Was he okay with it? We don't know. I think he was up to an extent, but we have so many scenes of him being so uncomfortable, except when he's with Not. So it's very interesting how the previous little video that they uploaded, people were saying that it was sexual harassment, which I thought was very interesting. Because then wouldn't this still be considered as that? And wouldn't him having dinner with that guy be considered, especially since he was being touched? I don't know. Do I make sense? Probably not. It's okay. It's my brain. But this thing was very interesting. Very interesting. Because it's like he seemed like yes, but no at the same time. And can we discuss the scene? You can, like, whether it was just him getting too much into his head, again, he really cares about social media. He really cares about this side. And the fact that he got so into his head and freaked out. He literally freaked out. Like, you can tell he's dealing with something. You can tell there's so much more going on in there. And you can also tell that he can tell that there's something else going on inside Pan's head. But Pan doesn't want to open up. He just keeps pushing him away. Which is, it's not that it's unusual, but it's just very interesting that the actor in this particular scene literally like loses his character because he's overthinking, he's overanalyzing, seeing all these text messages and like tweets, and it's like it just made him break. Like, that's heartbreaking. Like, wow. It was done beautifully. Like, don't get me wrong. That particular scene was beautifully heartbreaking. And I just wanted to like grab again, cocoon him in a blanket and just take him with me, put him in a warm corner, feed him some hot chocolate, and then it'd be like everything's gonna be okay. I feel like that's what he needs. I feel like he doesn't feel protected. He feels very vulnerable and used. and like he can't do anything properly. Or at least he probably feels that way because there's so many people judging everything he does, including this little heartbreaking scene. It was heartbreaking, let's be honest. He literally did everything he could to make such a good impression, and then all of a sudden, just because he freaked out because he was overanalyzing in his head, now this producer that he was trying to impress is like, nah, I'd rather not. Like, that's heartbreaking. Like, how much does he have to do? Like, honestly, how much does he have to do? Again, hug time. I really like this scene. We got to see not in what he thinks. I mean, definitely in the ending, he definitely spoke more. But I feel like in this scene, this is the one that made me believe that Not is the one that fell first. And that's why he was doing what he was doing. And it reinforces the scene from the first episode when they were like, oh, it's a workshop. It's like, no, I don't think that's a workshop. Sorry. You may want to say it's a workshop, but it's not. Especially when he says, you know, I did what I did because I wanted to. If that's not a confession about what his feelings are towards him, I don't know what would be. Especially, I feel like when Penn doesn't believe it, he questions he questions Not's motives too. And they have this like cute little moment of him helping him with the jacket, him being cute to him. And he kind of like stares at him like, are you even for real? Like, can I even trust you? Like, what is happening? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I really, really, really enjoyed this little scene. It was, see, like, look at that. Just that's there alone was great. Like, you can tell he feels kind of uncomfortable and like, I don't believe you. What are you telling me? But you can also see he kind of likes it. He wants it to be real. He wants to have that connection with him. So it's very interesting. I like seeing that his character's slowly cracking. A, from all the pressure, and B, feelings. So it's very interesting to watch. Not gonna lie. And then we get my baby, who is here. Surprise. You were a surprise, let me tell you. Or should I call you Rice? Because that's what you said your name was. Can I just say, love Hang and Surprise. I love them. Love them in Secret Crush on You. I did. And I love how she automatically grabs him and goes like, that looks good. I like that. We need to make that happen. It's like, you have a good vision, man. And he just like takes him with him. I can't. Literally. She doesn't even have to say anything. And he's like, oh, fine, I got it. And he just takes him with him. I love it. Oh, she did good though. She was like, I see you. And honestly, they're adorable together. I don't blame her at all. Whether we see him again, I have no idea. Because he's supposed to be like a guest character or something like that. So hopefully we get to see him again, but I don't know. This scene though, like right before he faints, like all that sweat, like he was literally hyperventilating. Like he was sweating up a storm over there. I was like, oh no. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Breathe, babe, just breathe in and out. Like just breathe in and out. And then he just passes out. My poor baby. It was a lot of pressure. It was a lot. One, there's a lot of reporters. B, there's so many people in general, like people in general, that are judging everything and anything he does. And isn't that the point of this first part, right? They're judging the new BL ships, like what they have to go through and what they have to do, and all the pressure that comes on when like they're shipped, and it's like people are like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, oh, they're doing this, oh, they look so cute there, oh, they look questionable there, oh, what are they doing? It's like, breathe, people. Like, they're still people. They're actors, but they're still people. So it was, I'm telling you, this particular part is very interesting how they're like dicing it apart. Like, there's a lot of social media pressure, there's a lot of self pressure, there's a lot of TV pressure, there's just a lot. And you think, oh, being an actor is easy, whatever. No. There's so much that goes on behind the scene. It's insane. And I like how they like literally showed that there. Whether he was acting, which I don't think he was, because he is putting a lot, like he is keeping a lot inside, and it was gonna just explode in one day. And I think that was the day. Unfortunately, my poor baby. I'm telling you, just cocoon him in a blanket, put him here, give him some hot chocolate, be like, everything's gonna be okay. We still love you. And can I just say, this scene, again, heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. Like, it's not just because he's been cracking since like the beginning. Like, you can tell his person is like, he's taking on a lot of pressure, and it's just starting to get to him. And like I keep saying, Not is the one that like, I see you, I know you. Can you just let me in? Like, I'm okay. Like, I wouldn't do that to you. Like, why are you putting yourself in a tiny box? Like, come on, let it out. And I love that he does. You know, he kind of like tells him what it is and why it is that he's this way. And it's like, we all knew that he had put a lot of pressure on himself. And I like that he voiced it. Because I feel like if he didn't, if he had just been like, I'm fine, and just walked away, it would have not been okay. The situation would have gotten worse. Most definitely. And I know based on the previews, they're supposed to semi get a little worse, because they're probably going to accuse him of faking the whole fainting situation. But I feel like since they opened up to each other in this particular scene, Na will at least he will at least help him more, since now he knows what he's thinking. And Pan might actually let him in, since he aired everything out now. Well, not everything, but a big chunk of it, you know? That he's kind of losing who he is. And that's honestly very beautiful to see his character do. I won't lie. It's really, really very beautiful. And again, I want to end it on this little note, because he literally asks him, you know I wouldn't do that to you, right? Like, even if it's not romantically at all, like, I'm pretty sure he understands that Not is a little different. Whether they have feelings for each other, that's not the point. The point is that Not literally wanted to stress that he would not do that. He would not hurt him like that. And again, I really love that about his character. I really, really did. I think they really do mesh well. And not just because they're Billy Sang, but going from Secret Crush on You, like super cheesy, super cheeky, and he's like, you know, a klepto who follows his crush for like forever, to this, which is like more serious. It's really nice to see that character change. I really, really like how they're showing these two characters. Again, I just feel like they mesh so well with them. Whether it probably is a little hint of truth in there that they both can identify with. They're doing such a great job. They're great anyway, but Billy and Tsang are doing so good. It's insane. Insane. Now for the rest. What's to come? In the next episode, we'll hopefully see how they kind of get together. Not get together romantically. I mean, like, actually bond more. Right? Because something's happening with Dad. He gets hurt in some type of way, kind of tries to bring him in. My computer almost fell, but it didn't. I caught it. It'd be very interesting to see how they finish up this part. Like, you know what I'm most intrigued about? What the transition is gonna be, right? Because we have story 2 and 3 and 4, but it's like, how are they gonna switch from us seeing the BL world from the point of a new couple? Like, what happens when you become a shipped couple? Like, those first steps, or like even after you've had like your first series, made it big, and then you have to kind of follow up on that, to then going into the whole manager situation. Like, I'm here, guys, to stay. We're gonna be here. If this series has 20 episodes, it has 20 episodes, and guess what? I'm here. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully I don't bore you too much. Hopefully I make some type of sense. If I don't, I'm sorry. It's how my brain works. It's the only thing. It's the only way it processes. And I'm probably gonna watch these 2 episodes again, because there's a lot in there. There's a lot. Like, it's heavy. If you don't think it's heavy, it's heavy. There's a lot, especially from this episode and those 2 breakdowns. 3, I count the one when he was leaning against the wall. It was a little one, but I count it. Like, they're doing such a great job. I can't wait for episode 3. Again, I hope you guys are here. I hope you guys are enjoying the series, because it's really good. And if you guys haven't seen Super Crush on You, please go watch it. It's really good. It's very cringe. It's really funny, cringy, cheeky, intense, but it's good. And again, it's making me wonder, like, were they really okay with doing those scenes? Because they were a brand new shipped couple. That was their first series. And in this series, they're talking about all of that, like behind the scenes. I mean, I know it's still fiction, but how much of that is fiction? Because I know part of social media is not fiction. That happens to them on a daily basis. I personally don't follow. I mean, I follow a bunch of artists, but I don't necessarily comment and follow everything they do. I'm not one of those like fans, but I stay informed. But wow, it's very interesting to peek into that world and remember, oh yeah, this happens to them all the time. I'm telling you, this series is gonna mess me up. But I'm still here, and I'm still gonna watch it because I love them. So, alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. I said in the last episode that that reaction was gonna be the longest. Correct. We're at 23 right now. That one I believe was like 30 something. But yeah, I'll let you guys go. I can't wait for the next episode. Remember that there are a couple more that I'm going to be putting. This is not the only new drama that I'm so excited to watch. Tomorrow we have Senpai. This Can't Beat Love. That finishes. This video will probably come out after or on the same day as Senpai. And I'm pretty sure there was one more that was ending. Can't remember right now. But no, it's not ending. There's a new one coming out tomorrow. That's what it is. I'm telling you. I'm so excited. There's a lot of new content that's coming, and I can't wait to share these new series with you guys. If you guys follow them, if not, that's fine. I'm still gonna watch them. You can't tell me to stop. Sorry. But If there is something you want me to look into, please let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But until the next episode, I'll see you guys, and I'll leave you guys. Remember, you can always like and comment and share and subscribe. You do not have to, but you're more than welcome to do any or none of the above. That's completely up to you. But if you want to subscribe to stay updated on all the series that I find, please. Hopefully you do subscribe. And until the next time, I will see you guys all later, because this series is gonna get intense and I cannot wait for it. Oh, it's gonna be good. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.